to the hay, all you sports fans out there in the Tubosphere. Welcome to the One Man Sports Rant. I am your host, Will, the alternative ESPN Sports Thrill, talking about opening day, big day in America, America's pastime, baseball-wise. You see our Pi Kappa Alpha, Al Sweethearts, U of U chapter, Alpha Tau. Giving you props. Okay, so just a reminder, mostly to you new viewers or would-be subscribers, my subscribers already know this, but the OMSR One Man Sports Rant is a show. It has to be done this way. Little thing called the DMCA or DMCA. It goes by either acronym. The Digital Millennium Copyright Act. And we adhere to it by strict standards around here. And you need to know this because we have to do a show. It's not my first choice. So much easier 2 years ago, especially with Major League Baseball. They're like fanatical about anything beyond 10-second clip bits. I mean, I had a hell of a time 2 years ago World Series. They were blocking 30-second clips. Big moments from that World Series. Napoli's home run and so forth. Dude from St. Louis who was the GOAT one night and the hero the next. And all that. So the Digital Copyright Millennium Act gives copyright protection to events such as the OMSR covers, being a pro bono sports show, but it also allows those of us who do aforementioned amateur professional sports. Amateur professional? I don't know, how can you say that? You know what I'm saying. And in order to cover more than 30-second big clip type deal, there has to be an amalgamation of original content with the original content that you're using. So the DCMA covers, fair use standard, minimal use, derivatives. You could also say no money exchanged hands. So we adhere to that big time around here. Alright, so I'm doing a customized show for baseball. I'm going to use this as the baseline for the build-up to the hype. Baseball tonight, which was this morning, Monday morning, that being April 1st. Hey, happy divorce day for Will. Yeah, April Fools, got divorced many years ago. My ex-wife was cool at the time. I mean, nobody gets married thinking they're going to get divorced. Anyway, and then we're going to cover the highlights of the games being covered, the big-time rivals in MLB history. The Red Sox going down to New York. We're going to talk about their woes, and then we'll show some briefer, but mostly the highlights from San Francisco coming down here to LA. All right. So one more little bit of legality to cover. This show is copyright to the OMSR. Brief video highlights courtesy to ESPN, CBS, ABC, Fox, and or MLB Network. The OMSR does not own these video highlights, but does own all the other original content and the overall concept herein, thereof, therefore, most rights reserved. Okay, so you saw a little prop we have here. This is from 1962. Sure I got it up right. Houston Astros baseball. They actually won last night. Yes, today's opening day, but they won having switched leagues, like political parties, last night for the first time in 7 years. So congrats to them. You also see here Tim Pock, our oracle to the sports gods. This guy's 18-4, going back the last 2 years, back to Generation 1 of the One Man Sports Rant. He's pretty darn good with baseball. He's kind of sucked at basketball, but college football he's very good at as well.
What have I done? Where did I take the wrong turning?
Oh, Mr. Game Warden, I hope you can help me. I've been told I can shoot wabbits and goats and pigeons and mongooses and dirty skunks and ducks. Could you tell me what season it really is?
Why, certainly, my boy. It's baseball season. Here, boy, go get it, go get it. Got rid of him, eh? Yep, that takes care of him. Now tell me, just between the two of us, what season is it, really? Don't be so naive, Buster. Why, everybody knows it's really duck season.
Pushing on the coast, Red Sox Yanks at the stadium. Boston in the AL, New York, most of them on the DL. CC Sabathia, Wiley O veteran against Jackie Bradley Jr., 22-year-old kid. First career plate appearance, just up with a big club. He's down 0-2. Now it's 1-2, and he lays off the breaking ball. That one's easy, low. We're 2-2. Now it's full, and Bradley, fastball down and away, lets it go, and that loads the bases. Good piece of hitting by not striking out. Next batter, Jose Iglesias, grounds it deep in the hole. Eduardo Nunez gloves it. Got to go to second for the force. Can't get him. Bradley hustles on over. Salty scores. It's 1-0 Red Sox. A couple of batters later, Shane Victorino. That Hawaiian is flying. Hits it through the left side of the infield. 2 runs will score. Victorino's first hit with the Boston Red Sox drives in 2, 3-0 in favor of the visitors. Next guy up, Dustin Pedroia, who had a base hit in the first and back up again in the second. Shoots one the other way. Jacoby Ellsbury will score. Red Sox up 4-0. That is a 4-run second inning. Bottom third, same numbers. Robinson Cano drives one deep to left. And Bradley is there. He's the most outstanding player. The College World Series there with South Carolina. Good work. John Lester goes 5-7 Ks, 2 earned in the 7th, 2 on, 1 out. Andrew Miller strikes out Cano, so he does his job. Excellent facial salad. Then the Red Sox bring in Andrew Bailey to face former Red Sox Kevin Youkilis and a Yuka. Did have a base hit in this game, but goes down swinging on the high cheese there. Sox win at 8-2. Yanks' first opening day loss at home since 1982. Among those Yankees unable to play, but in the dugout, there's Alex Rodriguez this afternoon. A-Rod, highest paid player in the game this season, may not get on the field this season, recovering from hip surgery in January. Also dealing with his name connected to a Miami clinic, suspected of supplying players with PEDs. A-Rod ignoring the negative and the naysayers.
I hope it was accurate, but right now I can tell you things are going well. Look, I think this year we have a very special opportunity. This is my 10th year here in New York. It's the first time we've been predicted to finish in last place, which I think is pretty crazy. So that's exciting. It's a year of opportunity. It's a year of opportunity for our team. It's a year of opportunity for me. And I love when all these people say, you can't do this, you can't do that, you're done, you're old, you can't do this. And I find it a great challenge to prove all you guys wrong and everyone wrong.
But you still expect to be back this year, right?
That's the plan, absolutely.
And are you concerned about a suspension?
No, I'm not. But I'm not going to further discuss this. At some point, I feel that everything will be good.
Red Sox and Yankees off tomorrow before going back at it on Wednesday. For more on both sides of this rivalry, you saw it there. You can log on to ESPNNewYork.com, or if you prefer the other side, we don't...
But hey, give it a chance. We've had lots of good comments in the past. Hey, Kim Pak, and that's Korean. By the way, yeah, 1,300-year-old Buddha from Angkor Wat. There is you can feel a power emanating from this single-piece marble carved out Buddha, done in the Cambodian style. All right, and he's named for a Korean grandmaster in my past and my woman's present. So, he who claims to be, like Sean Connery says in The Untouchables, who would claim to be that, which is not true. So, take it or leave it. Hey, Kim Pak, opening day, we got Boston going to New York. What are the chances, and I'm going to do one question. What are the chances that San Diego going to LA, the visiting teams are going to win? Got our I Ching, magic dice. I don't think I have time to explain this. Many a college football show in the past we have. Basically, you try to get all 3 dice to line up. I don't have time to go through the math until they all show up. So as you can see, we have a 6, 3, and a 2. Alright, so that's 9 plus 2, that's 11 times 10, that's 110, divided by the number of dice, 3. So that gives it a 40, 39.5 type deal. So we'll say 40. Plus the number they add up to, which is 11. That's 51. Plus the number of dice, which is 3. 54. So Kim Pak is saying 54% that the visiting teams are going to win. So that means Boston's going to win out and San Diego coming down to LA is going to win out. Alright. Thanks for watching. No more show. The OMSR coming up after this. We're just going to do the end graphic.